Welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today we're going to be looking at a fishing kit from Grimm Workshop. So if this is the kind of thing you like to see, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Burning River Bushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at outdoorcore.com. So technically speaking, Grimm doesn't make a fishing kit. They have several custom kits. And with the custom kits, you can just go through and they've got the items categorized. So under the fishing, it's got all the different items that pertain to fishing. So I kind of clicked through and picked out some of the items I thought would be handiest for my upcoming trip to the Okefenokee Swamp, and I'm going to show you that today. This is a custom kit. This is just what appealed to me. So I'm just going to show you what's in it. If this is too much for you, you can carry 1 or 2 cards only. If this doesn't seem like enough, by all means, you can definitely fit quite a bit more in the tin. Now, I will give you feedback on all the cards. I'll probably go over each of the cards in detail, but for right now, we're just going to do an overview of the custom fishing kit. So the whole point of this is being compact and being quick to deploy. I don't want to have to cut cane poles in the middle of a canoe trip so I can fish. So right on top here, I have a hand caster. And this was actually in the December Tool of the Month. So there has been a couple videos of me casting this. I do some other things with it too. That is available on YouTube Shorts on my YouTube channel. It's also on Instagram and TikTok. So the first one I picked is the Survival Fishing Card. And you can see this is just a ton of hooks on here. And this is kind of like the baseline. A lot of the Grimm tools have fishing hooks on them. So if you've got Grimm stuff, you're probably going to have just hooks on you in general. This has got, like a small jig head that goes on it. So you can see it's got multiple positions I can tie this, so I can jig it vertically. I can reel this in with the hand caster. And of course, like all the Grimm stuff, I can just put this right back on the card when I'm done with it. So that's just the baseline. That's some just standard hooks that I can bait, either with artificial bait or, digging something up. Those jig heads are kind of handy. And those small flat treble hook kind of hooks are going to work pretty well on a limb line. So I also have the specialty hook card, and this kind of is unique because the hooks themselves are designed to go over something without really having to tie them on. And up top here, these are spinners or mini weights. So let me take one of these out, and you can see it's kind of open-ended and designed to be threaded onto something. So another item I picked was the lure card. And this is going to work in conjunction with those open-ended hooks. So I can peel these off. And it's kind of flexible. This is not metal. So now the specialty hook card kind of threads on here. Kind of like this. And then there's multiple holes I can attach hooks or line to, depending, again, if I'm going to jig this or troll with it behind the canoe, or if I'm going to cast this and reel it in. So if you're an awesome fisherman, you probably know what water conditions would be perfect for each of these colors. I'm not. I'm just going to throw them out there and hope for the best. So if I can catch something with this, I guarantee you can too. So I also got the Dave Canterbury signature card. This comes with a small piece of sandpaper, and that's going to be really handy to sharpen up these hooks. And Dave's signature card, you can see he's got the same open-ended hook design, and that's going to attach to the spinners. So here's the spinner blade with Dave's signature on it, and that same open style hook is just going to slip on here. And that looks like a spoon that you would find in anybody's tackle box. So these little items here is actually a hook connector, and it's the circle hooks that really made this card appeal to me. If you're not familiar with a circle hook is great for passive fishing. Cat fishermen love these things. This is something I go with if I'm using jug lines or limb lines. Anytime I'm not actively pulling and setting the hook on a fish, a circle hook is what I'm going to go with. With a circle hook, the fish essentially sets the hook on itself. So that's a lot of hooks and fishing gear. And one thing I'm going to be bringing with me just to help me supplement food a little bit is going to be this gig card. So this really goes with hunting more than fishing, to be honest, but it's going to be great to have when I'm spending that much time in a swamp, when there's going to be frogs and other things that I can stick available. So you can see I've got two smaller gigs right here, and then there is a 2-prong gig pointing down and a giant 3-prong gig pointing up. So here's the gig card broke down. So this is essentially pretty darn close to a surf and turf. A little bit different design. It's got more of an exterior barbs to it. This is the 2-pronger, and you can see if you stick that thing in something, it's not getting off. Those are pretty significant barbs. Looks like it stuck me as well. And this is the big one here. So this is the thicker stock. So this is a little bit thicker than the standard Grimm card. So durability is nothing you're gonna have to worry about with this. It's gonna be great for another way to put food on the campfire. So I also got just a line card. In case I want to set a limb line or something, I'm going to always have this line with me. So I've got the cards and I've got many tools, but this is the first dog tag style tool that I've got. So this is a hook and lure dog tag style card. So this is just another way to keep fishing gear on me at all times, so I can just have this around my neck with that line card in my pocket, and I'm always going to have the ability to catch fish. So here's how the hook attaches to the spinner on the dog tag hook and lure kit. So this is a really diverse kit that fits in a pretty small area, and it's definitely sharp. I've got a small stick on my finger and it's bleeding and I can't find where it is, so I keep touching stuff and leaving blood marks. But I've got the specialty cards. I've got more hooks than I could really possibly ever need. The hand caster, I'm going to have spinners. I'm going to have colored lures depending on the water environment, traditional spinners and spoons as well. And if my fishing luck doesn't hold out, I can absolutely guarantee you that these gigs are sharp, because that was what got me. So till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.